What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. This video is all about T-Mobile's home internet. Now you can get it for 50 bucks, and by the time this video probably posts, you can probably get it for 30 bucks if you're a T-Mobile Magenta Max customer. So you can get it for really cheap, 50 bucks or 30 bucks. Either way is super, super cheap. And what it does, if you haven't seen my video on this, is it's a little router access point that you have, router, modem all in one, that connects wirelessly to their 5G, and it gives you internet all throughout your house, or hopefully all throughout your house, unless your house is completely massive. And for 50 bucks, you get the modem, you get the router, obviously, all in one. You get the service. You also get a bunch of freebies, such as their T-Mobile Tuesday stuff. You get MLB TV for free. You get Paramount Plus TV for free for 1 year. You get half off YouTube TV, I believe now. That's one of the new extras. I believe you also get Netflix for free. That could be another one free. So double check on those last two because they just had an announcement about it. But anyways, you get a ton of freebies as well. So for 50 bucks, you get all of that. And you also get, since it's running off their 5G, you get crazy speeds. I literally get speeds up to almost 700 megs download and then about 100 megs upload. I've seen people get faster than those too, or maybe not faster on the download side, but definitely a little bit faster on the upload side, maybe 150, maybe 750, 800 on the download. But ultimately, you get really, really fast speeds, potentially if service is good where you are. And that could be potentially one of the drawbacks about this, is that either it isn't available where you live for whatever reason, or it is available, but the speeds are just whatever, 100, 150 megs, which honestly is probably fast enough for most people, a small family. Again, completely fine with basically anything you'd want to do, but when you get into that upper tier of what I get, it's really, really good. Now, how has the reliability been over those 90 days? And I have to say, since I did the video and since I kind of got things figured out and ironed out, they've been amazing, very, very good. So the initial problem I was having is that I was using the T-Mobile router internet thing, and for me, the house is a little bit bigger, and then we got a backyard, so some of the cameras wouldn't disconnect, but sometimes they take a little bit longer to connect. So for me, it was the coverage for that modem router was just a little bit too small for my liking. So I started using my old router, and when I had my router set up as just a router and the T-Mobile thing set up as a router and a modem, they were kind of getting each other confused, and my old router was just not performing well and it was kicking things offline. It was just an awful thing. So I changed my old router into an access point, and still at that point, my coverage for some of my stuff just wasn't that good. I had moved where my router was to my office, because my office potentially gets, or does, get the best T-Mobile speeds in the house, no matter where I put it. You want to put it on the second floor generally, and you want to put it by a window, and for me, that just works out the best for where I am, so that's why I had to move the router from my bedroom to my office. Now, with that said, again, I still wasn't that happy, so what I did is I ended up getting a new mesh router set up, and things did improve, but they still weren't that great. So I went up to that next tier of devices, and it's very expensive, but I got a very, very nice Asus router, mesh router, and it just works great. Everything's super fast, everything's great, coverage is amazing. Now, me complaining about the router side of things, you might be completely happy and fine with what T-Mobile gives you and just live off of that. Or you might have another router that you can use that works perfectly fine with everything connected to the T-Mobile. So really, it's just a little bit of cat and mouse games on there to figure out what's gonna work best for you. So after I made those changes, reliability again has been absolutely amazing. My internet has not gone down. I'm not getting any stuttering videos when I'm streaming, because we stream a lot here. We go over, I think we go 2 or 3 terabytes of data every single month, and that's obviously me uploading my videos and me, my whole family streaming videos and playing video games and downloading video games and all that stuff. So we do a ton of that stuff. So no lag on that. Downloads have been amazing. Uploads are even better than what I had with cable internet, way better, like 3 times better, which I was getting about 35 megs on cable, and now I'm getting about 100 or so, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less than that, but ultimately way faster. My uploads to YouTube go so good. And then gaming. Gaming was an issue at times with the old setup. When I got my own router set up in there, everything's been great. I've been able to do group chats when I'm on there. I can download my games on Xbox and PlayStation 5. Again, I haven't had any issues. Everything has worked. Online gaming has worked really, really well. So everything about this service, I honestly can't complain currently with what I've got. The price is super good. Like for 50 bucks, and I'm getting better download and better upload speeds than paying 150 bucks on cable is crazy. Also, you get unlimited data. So if you're worried about them slowing you down, they don't slow you down. I do terabytes of data. You can go on the T-Mobile Reddit, I think it's called T-Mobile High Speed Internet or something, on Reddit and see what people write. Nobody's getting slowed down. Nobody's getting throttled. None of that. So if your questions are even like, you're gonna get throttled, we haven't, we won't. They're even saying, T-Mobile's even saying that they're gonna lock these prices in basically forever, so which is crazy for 50 bucks. So if you're on the fence about getting this, I'd say give it a try. Now, I can't guarantee it's gonna work for you as good as it does for me based off where you live and how close you are to the towers and everything like that. But at 50 bucks and I think you get like a free 15-day trial, it's definitely worth the try. I'm completely happy with it, and I completely recommend it to basically anyone that wants low-cost internet with amazing, amazing high speeds and no throttling, and you don't have to pay for unlimited data because you already get it's included in that price, and you get all those freebies that I talked about as well. So check all that stuff out. Thanks for watching. If you want to sign up, it is linked down below, and we'll see you guys down the road. Also, before I forget, I will link the 2 routers that worked pretty good for me as well if you want to pick those up if you have a slightly bigger house or you need something a little bit more beefier. Peace!